welcome back to another video. Fight team, stand up! Oh no, that's not mine. I ain't mine. I don't even have one. Anyways, guys, if you guys haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I've been doing a lot of reaction videos now that we're on lockdown. I almost said America's on lockdown. The world's on lockdown, as you know. Catching that cold, you feel me? But we about to react to, if you guys don't know, before they were famous, this guy does YouTube videos of like celebrities and stuff, but it looks like Flight Team Stand Up made it onto the radar. I don't know, I think this is Flight's first one. If you guys don't know who FlightReacts is, he does reaction videos. I'm doing a reaction video to FlightReacts reacting videos. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So we gonna react, because I'm actually kind of interested. I don't know too much about Flight. I watch his videos every once in a while and that's it. But let's go ahead and dive right into it, y'all.
What happened? What? What? What happened?
Before FlightReacts fire a Steph Curry meme that went so viral that even Curry himself hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, look at Curry, man. Just trying to do
Sports Center and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, we gotta look at this like 10
Curry,
times.
man. Just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, yo.
Yeah, look at Curry, man. Just trying to do great things in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, this is just inspirational,
Look at
bro.
Curry, man.
Bro, I'm gonna watch this quick clip for like 5 minutes, bro. This is inspirational, bro.
I didn't even know anything about this, to be honest with y'all. I'm sorry I'm thirsty. I just got on working out and stuff, you know, gotta stay fit. I didn't know that about Flight, to be honest with you. I didn't know he like he did reaction videos like that. Damn, okay.
But everybody
Says
says,
trying to do great things in the world.
this is
you know what I'm
lit.
saying?
Before FlightReacts would have over 250,000 followers on Twitter, almost 400,000 followers on Twitch, close to 1 million followers on Instagram, and over 4 million combined subscribers between his two YouTube channels at the time of this recording. Before FlightReacts would start dropping banging rap tracks of his own.
I must be under a rock or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just late to everything. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Flight, to be honest with y'all. I didn't know anything.
FlightReacts has been around for a minute, creating viral content for...
I'm gonna become a Flight Reacts channel and become a rapper at the same time. Yeah.
YouTube and other platforms. Now my man's been holding down the fort.
I do know FlightReacts is a worst basketball player on the motherfucking planet. I can tell you that. That part, I'm not sleeping under a rock. Worst basketball player. Flight, you need to go to training camp.
The early part of this decade, which is actually around the same time that I first started this channel as well. He's a brother from another mother, it tells you. Now the kid, he has blown up off his reaction videos from anything like trick shots.
Ooh! I'm so sick. You got the sauce? You definitely got the sauce. How do you do that? Look how little room does he has. Look how much little room he has. Bam! Bam!
It's time to eat. Let's fire up the grill.
To women judging his looks.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, you know the name, girl. But I don't know what's so funny.
And with his bigger-than-life personality, well, he's
Cash
actually
nasty.
at my store. And that's without even mentioning the series of content he posts involving sketches,
I think this is when I started watching them. Like now, I'm starting to like understand. Like I'm following along now.
players, there's pranks, there's basketball players, there's video games, and yeah, well, even more basketball players. You know, during hard times like these, when the world doesn't have any sports, well, at least we still have FlightReacts holding down the fort. Now, for this video, I was actually able to get in contact with the man, and he helped me out by answering a whole bunch of questions. So this one,
A whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Calm your horses, but who's ready to go?
I'm gonna do my hair like that.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? It's boy Michael McCrudden back at it again with a brand new Before They Are Famous, and this one was requested by you guys, a whole bunch of you.
I want one of these made of me. Steve McCriddum.
In the past, we've done similar videos on the likes of Chris Smooves, Corey X Kenshin, RDC World, and Loveling Sir. Now, of course, this show, it works off requests from you guys, so you gotta let me know who's next in the comments down below. You can also hit me up in the DMs at McCruddinM or at the number down below. But text me, stop calling me.
Get Nate P. Fleming on here. Cause I'm famous.
You haven't getting any sleep because your kids keep blowing me up. So just text, alright? Now let's get into this video.
If you shop
I don't wanna watch no ads. I don't wanna watch no ads.
This video. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! FlightReacts Flight on August 7th, 1995 in Washington, D.C. Now,
Oh shit, August, he said August 7th, 1990. Damn, I'm a couple months older, damn.
Year of his life living in the D.C. area, but at the age of 1, his family would pick up and move to West Palm Beach, Florida, where he still lives to this day. Now, Flight's dad, he worked...
He does not live in Florida, my dude. No, he's in LA. Damn, maybe I should have done this for FlightReacts. She already fucking up.
The wedding photographer, while his mom, she stayed at home and held down the home front. He also has one sister who he's extremely close with. Now, Flight's parents, they were always supportive of his goals and their hardworking nature. It inspired their children to stay focused and to keep out of trouble. At least for the time being. We're not there yet, because he does get in trouble. It's a little later in the story.
Usually, I always have the camera anywhere we go, but the way my parents are, they're very private with their lives, so unfortunately I will not be able to get nobody as soon as we get out this car on camera. But when we finish, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna check in with you guys. Hopefully she don't,
Isn't that just the bitch that cheated on him too? Damn.
boo herself too much or get too shaky or make, her stuff look way too bad in what she's trying to make.
She is so fucking ugly, bro. I am sorry. Is that mean? That's really mean.
But look, I'm trying to let her know that she has nothing to worry about. My parents are very welcoming people. They're old school, They're really not people to just really fear. Like, they keep it real just like every other
That's
parent.
not the point. I never met parents before.
Growing up, Flight's top 2 priorities, they were basketball and music. Influences were Allen Iverson, Snoop Dogg, Fabulous, Chris Smooth, and of course, Stephen Curry. Oh! That was a pass! Bro, that was a pass! Bro, I've never seen that! At first Flight, he attended school at Liberty Park Elementary from kindergarten to grade 2. He then moved on to Chloe Lake Elementary from grade 3 through 5, before arriving at Okeeley Middle School for grade 6 through 8. Okeeley? I guess it doesn't sound that strange. Whatever. Florida people. No Flight.
Hey, hold up. I'm not from Florida. I'm originally from San Diego, but I'm in Pensacola, Florida now. All right, look, I've been here for about 8 years now. Don't be shitting on Florida, my dude.
Elementary middle school to be a rough time in his youth. There was a lot of gangs, there were fights, there were drugs, and violence that intersected with his daily life. Now, he was bullied a lot in grade 4 and grade 6 because of trivial things like the type of shoes he wore. Officer, I got one question for you. What are those? One day while walking home from school in grade 7, while Flight, he was jumped by a gang and attacked. Now, it turned out to be a case of mistaken identity. The intended target was someone else who just looked like him. But, well, the damage had already been done. To make matters worse, well, his dad, he also lost his job around the same time, and he was out of work for close to a year. Now, at this point, everything in his home life, it was becoming very difficult, and Flight, he took it out by acting at school like a punk. He would get into fights, he would run his mouth at the teachers. He basically just turned into the guy he's not today. You know what I mean?
I just feel like everybody goes through that phase, though, man. Look at, I mean, not even look at me, but everyone goes through as they grow older, then he turned into a rebellious kid. That's everybody, man. I wonder, has anybody done this shit on this McCrudem dude? We should do before they were famous, recruit him.
Like a prick. Like a kid with a chip on his shoulder. You know, it happens.
Okay, if you pass it, which means in her terms of passing, it's a D, which actually technically is a passing. If I get a 60 or higher, she's not gonna call my mom. If I get an F, she's gonna call my mom right after. She said I was gonna be the first one! The first one!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I got a 78! I didn't get anything higher than a 75. That was my highest test score on a math quiz or test that year, dude.
But Flight's next chapter would come to define his life to this point. Now, Flight's mother, she transferred him to newly built Palm Beach Central High School, and it was her hope that the school would offer her son better influence and keep him out of trouble. Now, her gambit, it paid off in the 9th grade. Flight joined his first and only basketball team. It was something he deeply enjoyed doing, but unfortunately, midway through the season, he got a high ankle sprain, and he couldn't play in any more games.
I don't lay no eggs. I don't lay. Oh man, we gotta watch the whole ad. Recruit him, dude. What's his name?
And we're taking extra steps like no
I don't lay eggs at all.
Let's go, Flight team.
That's a big boy. Damn.
During the downtime he spent healing while Flight, he became depressed from not being able to shoot hoops and partake in one activity that was keeping him off the streets and, you know, like out of trouble. So he started smoking weed during that summer heading into grade 10, and as this habit picked up, well, his grades, they began to drop. His GPA, it fell as low as 1.6, and he was rendered ineligible to return to the basketball team because of his poor academics. Now, Flight, he tried to fill in this hole in his life by taking on part-time jobs. So first he got a gig working at Steak and Shake, but he soon got let go from that job for showing up at work high all the time, and then he would mess up everyone's order. Next, he tried his hand at working at Chick-fil-A, but that gig, it didn't turn out any better. Now, Flight, he was out of that job in 4 months' time. Now, it was during all this that Flight, he first came by the handle that the world would one day call him by. Now, as he continued to attend most of his classes in the 10th grade high, well, people around school, they started dubbing him as Flight, because he was always on flight. You know, whenever they saw him, the guy was high as a kite, so Flight, it makes sense. Now, as difficult a moment as it was in Flight's life, well, it was actually a bit of a blessing in disguise, because with all this downtime, well, he started gaming a lot more and watching YouTube, where he fell in love with content creators like Chris Smooth. Now, watching these videos, it inspired Flight to create his own content, and when he realized that someone could take a hobby and actually make a career out of it, well, the guy was on a brand new path.
I actually started off YouTube about 4 years ago, around that time, and my original account was called Mr. Big Boy 305, and when I had first made a YouTube account,
I'm honestly thinking about gaming though, for real. I think it'd be fun. I'm not a gamer, but I think it'd be fun.
The tutorial mixes on just different things in life.
Now, Flight would hold off on chasing his dreams until after graduating high school, which came a little bit later than it does for most. Now, with his low GPA and after having failed his FCAT reading state test, well, it took Flight well into his 5th year at Palm Beach Central High School to graduate. Now, Flight, he worked his ass off to get those numbers back up and looking respectful. And he worked hard enough that he was even accepted into Palm Beach State College, good for him, which he attended for 1 month before he dropped out to pursue the career that he knew was already calling his name. Now, working off his own Flight, he got his YouTube channel, Not Your Average Flight, and FlightReacts off the ground and soaring. Sorry for the pun, but I just had to. Now, at first, a lot of it was video game related. We're talking 2K and NBA Live.
Not your average Flight coming at you when it's time to get right. Coming into a My Team game, road to the playoffs. Adjusting my lineup, I'm looking at his lineup. His lineup's looking a little iffy, and my lineup's looking a little spiffy. But let's see, you can't judge a book by its cover, so hey, well, the game will determine who is a better team.
But it was the videos in which he put his personality front and center that really began to pay off for Flight.
Can I get a Netflix and chill for anybody lost in the world? I hate talking about stuff like this, man.
Before he knew it, Flight was a bona fide YouTube personality and pulling in hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on the regular. Now, Flight's clout had exploded so much so that he even began dating rapper T.I. from Taylor Girls throughout 2017 and 2018. and this was a relationship that he documented heavily on his channel.
Lick the other person's forehead.
Wait, I lick your forehead or you lick my forehead?
I think this is for both of us.
Bruh, I don't think she's good looking.
Okay. Almost sexiest lick I've seen.
What?
The Flight's come up and has been so prolific that he's also got fans out there who are looking to make sure he winds up on the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, playing next to his favorite player of all time, Steph Curry. Man, I don't know if it'll happen. I guess if there were a season for it to happen, this is it. I mean, there isn't even an NBA, you know what I mean?
This is inspirational, bro. Bro, I'm gonna watch this quick clip for like 5 minutes, bro. This is inspirational, bro. I don't care what anybody says, bro. This is lit.
Even if it's only for a 10-day contract during a season that's been more or less canceled, well, I still think he'd take it.
That would.
You think he's got a shot now? Let me know if you think so in the comments down below. It'd be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. As for the rest of the story, well, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here because this is before they're famous. My name's Michael Credible. You already know that. Thank you so much to FlightReacts for getting back to our
Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah.
Video so more people can find it. And you guys got to let us know who's next in the comments down below. Also,
Me, natepfleming.
It's because I can't get it cut. There's nothing I can do. And I'm filming these videos all by myself. There's no one working the camera, no one working the audio. And we do this every day. So I'm falling apart here, people. All right, see you guys in another video. Boom!
Yo! Well, guys, that was my reaction. Hey, I feel like I learned more about FlightReacts. So, hey, that's cool though. I mean, I feel like that's cool seeing his little come up. I said little come up. This nigga got millions of subscribers and shit. His big come up, man. I honestly wish I started like way back when and like took it more serious. I feel like things would be so much different. But it's okay, because we're gonna get there. So I need y'all to subscribe, smash the like button, comment down below, and there's gonna be more reaction videos on E-Way. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it, man. Y'all go follow all my social media links down below.